Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be non-spoiler review of Crown of Feather series by Nicki Pau Preto. This series is on my TBR from long time. It has phoenixes and phoenix riders. That's all I needed to know. When Wish from Books with We announced read along of this series, I immediately joined. There are 3 books in this series: Crown of Feathers, Heart of Flames and Wings of Shadow. Wish did live shows for all 3 books. I'll link them in the description below if you want to check. We mainly follow 2 sisters, Veronica and Val, who escaped from Empire and living in Pira. 16 years back, after a war between Phoenix Riders and Empire, Empire won and Phoenix Riders go extinct. Empire begins to enslave all animages and implement mage tags for the families of animages. Animages are people who can communicate with animals. They can eventually bond with the phoenix and become a phoenix rider. Both Veronica and Val are animages. They are not safe in Empire, so they escape from Empire and go to Pira. Pira was home to phoenix riders in old days. Their plan is to find phoenix eggs and hatch them and join phoenix riders who are hiding in the mountains of Pira. We also follow this character called Sev, who is also animage in hiding. He joins army of the Empire and hides in plain sight. He is part of the army which is marching towards Pira to find and kill phoenix riders. All 3 of them take different paths and play important role in the final phase of between Empire and phoenix riders. The world building is fantastic in this series. We get history of phoenix riders and why there was war between Empire and phoenix riders. And sometimes we can't decide who is on the right side. That added extra complexity which I liked a lot. We get to meet survivors of the war and get different perspectives. My only complaint was we get lot of history between chapters, sometimes pages from articles, sometimes letters between characters. It confused me in the beginning, but I started enjoying that information in book 2 and book 3 once we know more of the world. We also get small paragraphs on top of the chapters. I understand whose POV they are from in book 2 and book 3 and I enjoyed them a lot, but I did not get whose POV it is from in book 1. I liked characters overall. In book 1 I enjoyed Sev's storyline a lot. We got to know political situation and lot of history through Sev's storyline. It added lot of complexity, but in book 2 and book 3, Sev started questioning his decisions and questioning his purpose, which frustrated me a lot. But at the end of book 3, once he found his purpose, once he found his calling, he shined again. I liked Veronica. She's sweet and super nice character. Most of the series is in her perspective. There is lot of character development for her. But Nicki Pau Preto included lot of information in the middle of a conversation. We see more of this in Veronica's perspective. In the middle of conversation, we see what she is thinking and why she is making that decision. Pacing is off because of that. I saw this a lot in book 2. It got better in book 3, but it is still there. I like the negative character a lot in book 1, but as the series progresses, Nicki Pau Preto made the negative character completely evil. I wish she is more complex than that, but I loved the ending. I enjoyed the extra dimension added to that character. Most of the secondary characters are good, but my favorite is Sparrow. I enjoyed her POV a lot and I wish there were more. I'm disappointed that the friendship between Veronica and Sparrow isn't developed. There is a solid foundation in book 1, but it isn't explored more. There are only a couple of scenes between them after that. And the most important characters in this series are phoenixes themselves. They add so much to overall plot and the world building. And I liked how Nicki Pau Preto developed and explored the bond between them and their riders. They keep their riders in check. They talk reason to their riders when riders are about to do something reckless. There are so many twists in this series. Some are predictable, but they are executed well. Cliffhangers in this series are one of the best I have ever read. Another thing I enjoyed in this series are relationships. Though characters are YA, the relationships are very healthy. Overall, I enjoyed world building, phoenixes and characters irrespective of pacing issues. I recommend this series if you love animal companions, if you love world building. If you have read this series, let me know your thoughts in comments. If you haven't read it, let me know if you find this interesting. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.